So this afternoon, topic is how to remain double light. Baba says, soul is a light, and mentally I have to remain double light. And we all want to remain double light, but sometimes some situations arises in front of us, and we find it hard to remain double light. So this morning we will discuss what kind of situations are there which doesn't allow me to remain light, and what are the solutions so at least I can remain light and I enjoy this Brahmin life. Because Baba says that Brahmin life is a most elevated life. Throughout the whole cycle, only this is the time when we experience this most beautiful Brahmin life. So how do I enjoy my life? Sometimes little test comes in front of us. But Baba says, we don't have to become afraid from those tests. They are here in front of us to make us strong and powerful. So whenever little test comes, at that time, I need to use Baba's knowledge in my practical life, which will help me to face those situations without becoming upset or disturbed. So which kind of little test doesn't allow us to remain light? After coming to Baba, you can see it's very easy to renounce the gross form of the vices. Lust, anger, greed, attachment, ego. Very easy to renounce those gross forms. But sometimes these subtle forms of the vices doesn't allow us to remain light. They make the soul very heavy. Like give you example, when we come to Baba, very easy to renounce lust. But sometimes we do have some desires. Very easy to renounce anger. But sometimes we do become little frustrated. We do become little aggressive. Sometimes bossiness comes. We do become little forceful. Feeling of revenge is there. Jealousy is there. All these are the subtle form of the anger. And this subtle form of the anger, vices, which makes soul very heavy. And then we find very hard to remain light. Like after coming to Baba, very easy to renounce attachment. But still we like something or someone. Very easy to renounce greed. But still I have little desire for something. Very easy to renounce arrogance. But still now and then that awareness of I and mine arises. Yeah? So if I pay attention on those subtle forms of the vices, then I can able to remain double light in my life. How do I pay attention? Because all those subtle form of the vices are negative things. So I need to remember the positive quality of each and every vices. Like give you example, wherever desires are there, subtle form of lust is there, I should remind myself that Baba's love is the true love. Baba's love is an unconditional love. Baba's love which makes me real yogi. So if I think about God's love, then I become free from those desires of this mundane world. When anger is there, no need to think about anger. Because if I constantly think about the anger, means anger will become more strong in my life. But I should think about the positive quality of the anger, which is silence, power of peace, power of tolerance. When I think a lot about those positive qualities of the anger, then I will become free from the subtle forms of anger. Wherever there is an attachment is there, I should remind myself that I have to become a detached. If I think more and more about detachment, which makes me free from attachment, whenever there is a greed is there, I should remind myself that in Sangam Yuga, I have to remain contented with myself, contented with others, and contented with Baba. If I claim this 3 certificate, then I can able to become a real jewel of contentment. And that is ultimate aim of my life, to become a jewel of contentment. Yes, wherever there is a greed, I should start thinking about contentment. Wherever there is a arrogance is there, I should start thinking about humility, self-respect. Humility, self-respect with humility. Because sometimes some people they say that, oh, if someone has so much self-respect, feels like a self-arrogance. So my self-respect should not become a self-arrogance. But if I have self-respect with humility, then it would never ever become arrogance. So if I focus my mind on the positive qualities of those subtle vices, which will help me to become free from those vices, and then my soul will remain very, very light. And then I can able to fly and enjoy Baba's company very nicely. Another reason I have seen is lack of self-respect. Because sometimes in this life, quite easy to lose self-respect. Give you example, just imagine 2 people are there. One person is a very talented, very clever, very bright. Another person is not like that. Yeah? Then these 2 people will compare with each other. Yeah? And this person will think that, oh my God, this person is so good, so nice. But I don't have any good qualities. I don't know why God has chosen me. Yeah? And then you see, you start losing your self-esteem. The seed of losing self-respect is comparison, competition, jealousy. Because of those things, you don't experience self-respect. That's why in this life, I need to remind myself that I am a very, very special soul. Because God has chosen me. Baba has chosen me. And God's choice can't be ordinary. Yeah, if we choose something, won't be accurate. But this is Baba himself has chosen me. He did not choose the Queen of England, but he has chosen me. Because I am a very, very special child. Yeah, so if I maintain my self-esteem, then I can remain happy and double light. How do I maintain my self-respect? So Baba gives different yuktis for that. Yeah, every day we read Baba's Murli, 3-page, 4-page of the Murli. We don't remember whole Murli. Yeah, but whichever the main points of the Murli you like, good to take those main points from the Murli. And throughout the day, good to churn those points of the Murli. And churning knowledge will gives me lot of light and might. Like if you churn water, you don't get anything. Waste of time and energy. But if you churn buttermilk, you get the cream. Yeah? So churning knowledge means to receiving a cream. And when you start churning knowledge, maybe other kind of thoughts will come. Waste thoughts will come. But Baba says, don't be afraid by those thoughts. Because in path of devotion, little story is written, which is our memorial is written. Yeah, in that story they say that one day the deities and devils, one is a goody one, baddie one, yeah, deities and these devils, they decided to churn the ocean. And they worked very hard for that. And then they started churning the ocean. And do you know what first thing emerged from the ocean? First thing emerged from that ocean was poison. Yeah, when poison emerged, nobody wanted poison. So what they did, they offered this poison to Shiv Baba. Shiv Baba accepted. In bhakti, they have put Shankar's name. Yeah? So Shankar drank that poison and he held that poison around his neck. That's why in bhakti picture, whenever you see, Shankar's neck looks like a color is blue color. So actually that was Shiv Baba. In bhakti they say Shiva Shankar both are same. But which is a memorial of Shiv Baba. So the poison Shiv Baba has accepted. And again they started churning the ocean. And then nectar emerged. Yeah? Lakshmi emerged. All variety jewels emerged. But first thing emerged was the poison. Yeah? So Baba also says, when we start churning the ocean of knowledge, what is the first thing emerge? Poison. Waste thoughts, negative thoughts, impure thoughts. But Baba says, children, don't become afraid. If those kind of thoughts emerges, you give to me. I will accept. Because in bhakti he has accepted. Yeah? So give it to Baba. He will take it. And keep churning the ocean of knowledge. And eventually it will emerge a nectar. Good points. Yeah? So the churning knowledge is a very good method to maintain my self-respect. Yes, sometimes Baba says that when we read Baba's Murli, whichever title Baba gives from the Murli, just pick up few titles. And throughout the day you can think about that today Baba gave me this title. And when we become the embodiment of those titles, then you can see, experience that self-esteem. You remain internally very, very happy. Yes, sometimes in meditation, whichever good experiences we have, maybe in Madhuban, maybe your service places, wherever, good to remember those good experiences good memories, which will help me to build up my self-respect. Yeah, you want to ask? Yeah, like earlier I was saying, if any kind of waste thoughts comes, negative thoughts comes, you sit in meditation. Yeah? And you don't think about that one. Just give it to Baba. Say, okay, Baba, this kind of thoughts are there. But still I am keep doing my effort. And you start churning the knowledge. Eventually it will go away. Because Baba knows that my child is doing very, very sincere effort. Baba has to give extra power to the child. And Baba will help. And eventually it will disappear. But if you become scared that, oh, I am having too many wise thoughts, now I'm not going to do, nothing will happen. Yeah, so I need to keep doing that effort. And eventually you will become free. Yeah, so another thing, like those good experiences also helps me to maintain my self-esteem. Sometimes Baba says, if you really feeling little down, start listening Baba's music. All those beautiful songs. When you listen, you really became inside quite happy. Yeah, so music also gives me that power. And I can able to build up my self-esteem. So different yuktis Baba shares in Murli. So when I put those yuktis in my practical life, then I can become free from those negative things. And I can build up my self-respect. And when self-respect is there, then I can remain very, very light in my life. I always remember the example of Brahma Baba. Yeah, Dadis always shares different stories of Brahma Baba, that throughout the life, Brahma Baba never ever lost his self-respect. Whenever Baba would see the picture of Krishna, Baba would say, look children, I am going to become this Michnu. Baba used to call Michnu to Krishna. Yes, so much inside that enthusiasm, intoxication was there. So if I build up that kind of intoxication in my life, then I can remain also double light. Another reason I have seen is like a becoming extrovertness. Because we Baba's children love the family. We are family-oriented souls. Yeah, because throughout the cycle, we live with the family. We are not sannyasi. Yeah, so sometimes when we are with Baba's children, with this lovely family, sometimes we do become little extroverted. And when you become extroverted, what happens? We start seeing others, what others are doing. Yeah, we always point out the finger. Oh, look, this one is doing that thing, that one is doing this thing. But imagine, only one finger is pointing out toward this or that one, but 3 fingers are pointing towards me. Yeah, maybe that person would have 1 defect, but I would have 3 times more. Yeah, so it's very important thing that sometimes I should become bit introverted. And when I become introverted, what happens? Yeah, I enjoy the company of myself. And I enjoy the company of God, Baba. Yeah, so that's why I need to maintain balance between introvertness as well as extrovertness. And some people, they do make effort. They become too introverted. They don't have contact with anyone or anything. Too extremes, no good. That's why Baba said, we are at this time in Sangam Yuga, confluence. So whenever there is a middle path is there, that gives us happiness in our life. And sometimes I tell you, it's very, very hard to see our own defects. Yes, sometimes somebody point out any of our defects or weakness. No need to become upset. No need to become angry. Just say thank you for pointing out my defect. Because others' defect we can see very clearly, but not my own. Yeah, I tell you a little story, In that story they say that there was one king. And every morning, this king, when he gets up, if he see the face of the nice person, then whole day will go very nicely. Yes, so one day he got up and he saw the face of his servant. He was passing through his room. And after seeing the face of this servant, whole day was spoiled. Yeah, morning time he used to go for morning walk, and while walking, suddenly the branch of the tree fell on his head. So he hurt little bit. Yeah, again he started walking. There was a hole in ground. Yeah, he sprained his foot. So 3-4 things went wrong that day. And end of the day, he was thinking that when I get up this morning, whose face I have seen? And then he remembered, yes, I have seen the face of my servant. After seeing his face, whole day was spoiled. So he wanted to give him punishment. In early days, I tell you, if king decides to give someone punishment, that person have no right to argue with king. Yeah? So king had given quite severe punishment to this person. He wanted to hang him. And he was very, very innocent. And the day came, that day they were going to hang him. Before hanging, the person asked him, tell me, do you have any of your final wish? And then this poor servant said, yes, I do have one final wish. And then he said, what is this? And then he said, I don't want to tell in public, but I would like to whisper in king's ear. And king was sitting there, and he went in front of the king, and he said to king, hey king, the day when you saw my face, you hurt only little bit. But the day when I saw your face, I have to die. And king really had realization. He was thinking, yeah, you're right. The day when you saw my face, you are going to hang. It's not good. And then he had realization. And he made him free from that punishment. Yes, so what I mean, it's very easy to see someone else's defect, but not easy to see our own defect unless someone is pointing out finger towards us. Yeah? So if any situation arises in front of me, if somebody is pointing out my finger, it's all right. I don't have to become upset. Just say thank you very much for that. Yeah, at least I am aware of my weakness, so I can work on that, and I can bring transformation in my life. Yeah, so that kind of balance when I maintain in my life between extrovertness and introvertness. Whenever I am alone, I enjoy the company of myself, as well as I enjoy the company of Baba. But whenever I am with this Baba's lovely family, I should be enjoying the company of Baba's family. So that kind of balance is there. That balanced life makes our life very blissful. Yeah, and that way I can remain very light in my life. Yeah, another example, another things I have noticed is thinking about the past. Yeah, like in past, we all have made some mistakes. In past, some things which we did not do right things, some things good things we have done, but something bad also we have done. But what happens when persons start remembering the past? Generally, the person start remembering the bad thing of the past, not good thing of the past. Very few people remember the good things. Yeah? But when I start thinking about the past memories, past, whatever bad things happened in my life, which doesn't make me happy. Because waste thought increase the weight on my soul. And I don't remain light. So what should I do in that situation? So Baba says, whenever any kind of past emerges in my mind, at that time, I should start occupying my mind into my present life. And start thinking good thing about the present life. Because some people, they like to think about the past. They like to entertain their mind into the thinking about the past. That's why some people, they say, if something go wrong, they say, oh, leave me alone. And then they sit down quietly and start entertain their mind with this waste and negative things. Yeah? But whenever this kind of past emerges in my mind, yeah, I should bring back my mind into the present life and start thinking about the present. How beautiful is my present life. I, the soul, is playing part with Baba. Baba has chosen me. My life is very elevated than deities, because Brahmins are the one who give birth to the deities. Without becoming Brahmins, you can't become deity. Yeah? So if I start bringing my mind into the present, then mind will become free from the past. Because mind needs some sort of the task. If you occupy in good thing, mind will leave bad things quite easily. Like little children. Yeah, imagine if little child is playing with a very, very valuable things. You don't snatch away from the child that valuable thing, but give some sort of toy to the child. Child will automatically put down the valuable thing. Yes, same thing. My mind needs some sort of job. So if I occupy my mind in good thoughts, automatically my mind will become free from the waste. Yeah? So whenever past is going, emerging in my mind, not to say no to your mind. Because we all know the psychology of human mind. Yeah? If you say someone don't do, that person will do. Yeah? So don't say to your mind, don't think about the past. Yeah? Not to suppress your mind. Because if you suppress the spring, we know what would happen. Yeah? No need to suppress your mind. No need to say no to your mind. But when you see the past is emerging, at that time, very, very gently, slowly, you turn your mind, yeah, into the negative into positive. Whatever past thing is mind is thinking, bring back mind into the present. That's the method when we use. Then I can become free from the past. Because we all know, something is past. Past is past which you cannot change. Right? But the present and future, both are in my hand. And sometimes what we do? By thinking past, we spoil our present and also our future. I remember other day I was reading one magazine, very beautiful quotation was written. In that quotation they said that yesterday is a history, tomorrow will be mystery, and today is a present. Today is a gift. That's why we call it present. Yes, so present life is a beautiful gift for me. If I appreciate my life, then I will remain free from the past. Yeah, another reason I have seen that some people have too much worrying nature, too much thinking nature. Yeah, if little thing is there, they start thinking, and they turn mole into mountain. Yeah, and then soul becomes very, very heavy. Then soul cannot fly. So what should I do in that situation? So in that situation, I should develop my nature such a way so I don't care lot of things. Yeah, I do have to care people. Yeah, but the situations don't care. If I don't care to them, then I will not take too seriously. Yeah, and then I can able to become free from that worrying nature. Otherwise, imagine every single thing. If you worry, what would happen? Soul will have a headache. No need. Yeah, in the world, quite popular saying is there. They say the person who worries lot, he dies many times before reaching the funeral pyre. Yeah? Not physically, but mentally. Soul becomes like that. That's why I need to pay attention on my mind. Because my mind, is like my obedient child. Whatever program you give to your mind will exactly follow you. Like sometimes before going bed, if we had busy day, we say to Baba, "Oh Baba, today was such a busy day. Tomorrow definitely I will be tired." And when you get up, you are tired because you program your mind. And mind will follow you, whatever you do. But before going to bed, if I don't allow any negative thoughts in my mind, I'll be okay next day. Yeah? So I need to look after my mind. Yeah? If I understand the value of the mind, then I will look after my mind. Then I'll become free from this worrying nature. That's why nowadays when you go to see doctors, what doctor says to patient? Nowadays doctor also says that 3 things aren't good for the mind and body. Which 3 things? Too much worry, too much hurry, and too much curry. Yeah. If you worry too much, your blood pressure will go very high. Yeah? If you hurry too much, too many mistakes we will make. Yeah? And if we eat too much curry, spices, everything will burn inside. Yeah? So I need to pay attention on those 3 things. Yeah? Then I can look after my mind, and then I can able to become free from this worrying nature. Another reason I have seen is like not having accurate link with Baba. Like we all sit in meditation, maybe half an hour meditation is there. We sit together. But sometimes good to see in half an hour how much real Baba's remembrance was there. Very little. Yeah? If my mind is not focused on Baba properly, I will not receive the power. Like how radio receives vibrations from the transmitter, same way, my mind will not receive that power from Baba. That's why whenever we sit in meditation, we need to check this connection. Yeah? How is my connection? And Baba says, best time to remember Baba is early morning hours time. And that's the time Baba is Bholanath, Lord of Innocence. Yeah? Whatever you want, Baba will give you. At that time, Baba sits with all his treasures open. Whatever you want to say to Baba or whatever you want to experience, you can experience during that time because he is a Bholanath, Lord of Innocence. Yeah? So if I have good, accurate link with Baba, then I receive that power from Baba. Yeah? Then I can able to remain double light. Yeah? Then I can have good connection with Baba. And once I experience something, then I able to give that experience to other people. I remember other day I was talking with somebody and this person was saying me that, look sister, whenever I sit in meditation, generally I have quite good relationship with Brahma Baba. No problem with Brahma Baba. But I always fight with Shiv Baba. I say, why do you fight with Shiv Baba? And then this person said that, look sister, Shiv Baba speaks so much in Morli. And I find very hard to put everything in my life. So I fight with Shiv Baba. At least Brahma Baba doesn't speak much, So I have quite good relationship with Brahma Baba. Now you can imagine in the world, if you are fighting with someone all the time, and then you expect that that person will cooperate with you, you will not receive cooperation. Yeah? If I want to receive cooperation, I need to learn that art of maintaining good relationship. Then cooperation is there. Yeah? So same thing happens in meditation. Yeah? If I have good relationship with Bap and Dada, then no problem is there. Yeah? I receive constantly help from Bap and Dada. So that's why whenever I sit in meditation, we have to check how is my connection linked with Baba. And sometimes you can see if you are tired, yeah, we do remember Baba, but we do become little sleepy also, na? Because you had busy day, late night. Sometimes if you become sleepy, then it's different. But some souls, they complain that whenever they sit in meditation, they always become like that. It's very danger, na? Even after breakfast time, this time is also quite danger. Very easy to go beyond sound. But I need to check my connection. I remember, I tell you one funny thing, Other day I was talking with somebody, and this person has this little problem, Whenever this person will sit in meditation, he would become sleepy like that. But he was very smart, and he would tell me, sister, I am not sleepy. Then I said, then what do you do in meditation? And he said, sister, I am doing heart-to-heart conversation with Baba. Like how Dadi says, hey, you keep nod your head. So this person told me, I am not sleepy, sister. I am talking with Baba. And then I said, look brother, sometimes your head goes like that also. What is this? Because in sleep, you nod like that, sometimes goes like that also. I said, what is this? And then he said, look, sister, I talk so much, so many things with Baba, and Baba responds me. But it's not necessary I'm agree with everything. If I am not agree, then my head goes like that. So Baba says, we don't have to become that smart. If little weakness is there, good to realize, good to understand, and good to transform. Yeah? Then I can remain light. Because if I want to remain light, I need to have power in my life. I was in Australia in June, and there was a one public talk, and they gave me the topic, triple light. Yeah? And I was wondering, double light I have heard, but today I am hearing triple light. Yeah? So I have to make up that one also. Yeah? Baba said, physically we have to remain light, mentally we have to remain light, and spiritually, soul is a light. That is a triple light. So if I want to become double or triple light, I need to have that power from Baba, which will makes me like that. Yeah? Another reason I have seen, which makes us very heavy, is some complicated matters. Like give you example, that if you are not doing anything wrong, right? People sees you and they start defaming you. Yeah, they start saying bad things about you. And when you think about those bad things, yeah, naturally you will become upset, disturbed. And you will think that, look, I haven't done anything wrong. Why these people are defaming me? Why these people are doing like that? So how do you handle some defamation like that? So if any defamation comes in my life, Baba says, don't worry. Yeah? Just see what kind of defamation is there. Yeah? If I am like that, then I should bring transformation in my life. But if I am not like that, don't worry. Just keep moving on your spiritual path very nicely. Don't worry about those defamation. Because all those things will come in our life. Hey, I always like one example of the elephant. Now, I think everyone knows about elephant. And even in India, some of you have seen elephant, na? Because I remember when we were little, this elephant used to come in our street. Na? Like in our countries overseas, if you want to see elephant, you have to go to zoo. But in our country, India, is an open zoo. Yeah? When you came from Ahmedabad to Mount Abu, now I think all of you have seen, na? Everybody walks on same road. Camels, elephant, yeah, buffaloes. They all walk on same road. But they all have great global cooperation, eh? Anywhere anyone had any problem, have you seen? If you are driving, yeah, buffalo would come on front of you. You toot the horn, buffalo say, yes, I am listening. Again you toot the horn, buffalo says, yes, I am listening. But I am not moving. Yeah, but our drivers have so much patience, I tell you, you know. Buffalo would not move, but driver moves the vehicle. Yeah, that's why in India we call buffalo RTO, road tax officer. They always stand in middle of the road. Yeah, so anyway I was talking about this elephant, you know. So elephant goes everywhere. So when we were little, this elephant would come in our street, and when elephant would come, the dogs from the old street, they come together. And I don't know what sort of accounts this elephant and dogs have, but somehow dogs don't like elephant. Yeah? So as soon as they see the elephant, dogs start barking towards the elephant. Yeah? But you see the speciality of the elephant. Yeah? So many dogs are barking, but elephant never ever look backward. Let me see how they bark. Never. Yeah? Elephant is keep moving on his path with that dignity. Yeah? So sometimes Baba says, we have to make our stage like elephant. Yeah? If sometimes people are talking, don't worry. When they get tired, they quieten down. Yeah? You keep moving on your spiritual path with that dignity. Because you know you're not doing anything wrong or bad. Just keep walking. Eventually, they will realize. Eventually, they will become cooperative. Yeah? But not to become disturbed or upset. Now, like in this world, imagine, you know, if somebody gives you some bad things, if you take, then it will come to you. But if you don't take, it won't come to you. Eh? I remember this one very popular example is there of Buddha's life. One day Buddha was passing through jungle, going to another town. His disciple was with him, and they met one person who was totally against of Buddha. As soon as this guy saw the Buddha, he started saying lot of bad things to Buddha. But you see, Buddha heard everything. Yeah? And then he smiled and started walking on his path. And his disciple was there. He said that this person defamed you so much, but you did not say one single word to that person. Why? And Buddha gave very beautiful answer. He said that, look, he gave me so many bad things, but I haven't taken one single thing of that person. So it did not come to me. Yeah? When you take, it will come to you. Yeah? Imagine if someone sometimes says to us, oh, you are liar. And we accept the word. And we think that, oh my God, he told me I am a liar. Then we become upset, disturbed. Yeah? So that's why Baba says, if somebody is defaming me, and if I am not like that, I should not worry about that. You just keep walking on your spiritual path like an elephant with that dignity. Yeah? Everything will become all right. Yeah? So if I maintain my stage like a Maharati, elevated stage, then defamation will not make me heavy. Defamation will not make me disturb me. Yeah? So in that way, if I pay attention on all those different things, and if I know the yukti, then I get mukti from all those reasons. And then I can remain very light in my Brahmin life. And if I remain light, then I can able to help others. And those who remain light, for them in the world, very beautiful saying is there. They say that happiness is the best nourishment. For them, happiness is the best nourishment. Because if I eat the nourishment of happiness, I will remain light. Why this beautiful saying is there? Because the nourishment of happiness gives me the feeling of satisfaction. If you eat physical food, maybe that food will make you a bit lazy. Yeah? But the food of happiness makes me very alert, active. If you eat more and more food, you would become very alert and active. But if you eat too much that physical food, makes you a bit lazy and tired and sleepy. Yeah? But this food makes me very alert. Nourishment of happiness is a very beautiful vitamins for my soul. Like body need some vitamins. And with that vitamins, body becomes healthy and fit. Same way, my soul also need the dose of vitamins every day. So my soul can remain free from the virus. Yeah, what sort of vitamins my soul need? Like body need main 4 vitamins. A, B, C, D. My soul also needs same vitamins. Vitamin A means to become an Atma conscious, soul conscious. And vitamin tablets generally people take morning time. So you can see the whole day effect. Yeah? You don't take before going bed. You can't sleep. Yeah? So these vitamins I need to take morning time. So Amrit Vela we do this effort. Yeah? First we become a Atma conscious. Vitamin B is a very important group. Lack of vitamin B, body cannot function properly. Yeah? So vitamin B is Baba conscious. Yeah? When you are Atma conscious, you remember Baba very easily. Yeah? Vitamin C, cycle conscious. Now Baba say become a Swadarshan Chakradhari. Become a spinner of the cycle of the discuss of self-realization. Yeah? Vitamin D means drama conscious. Anything happens, don't ask crooked question mark. But Baba says, apply full stop. It happened before. That's why it is happening now. Nothing new. Yeah? So these 4 vitamins, and in food, we have to pay attention that my body get enough starch, carbohydrate. Yeah? My soul also need the carbohydrate, starch. What is a starch soul need? Yeah? For my soul, starch is a service. Brahmin cannot survive without doing Baba's service. So service is a carbohydrate. Yeah? Body need protein. Without protein, body will collapse. Yeah? My soul need protein. Yeah? Which protein my soul need? Purity. Without purity, you can't call yogi. Yeah? To become a yogi, purity is the main quality which I need to inculcate. Yeah? And minerals. Yeah? When minerals are there, food becomes very tasty. Yeah? Which minerals my soul needs? Minerals of divine virtues, powers. With those powers and virtues, my life becomes a bit enjoyable and interesting. And where do you get everything? All vitamins, carbohydrate, protein, minerals. Nowadays in the world, health food people, yeah? Health food shop people, they advertise big things. That this is a complete food, this is a complete drink. Yeah? So where do you get everything? It's a murli. Yeah, our murli is a complete food for my soul. So if I give everyday vitamins to my soul, then my soul will remain healthy. Yeah? Then I can able to experience that lightness, happiness in my life. And when I remain light and happy, I can able to help others. Yeah? So that's why in Brahmin life, I need to pay attention that in my life, happiness should not come. Om Shanti.
शिव पिता को अब याद करो, मुक्ति धाम तुम्हें जाना है। अपने सुकर्मों के बल पर ही सतयुग में तुमको आना है। शिव पिता को अब याद करो। ये संगम का स्वर्णिम युग है, शिव पिता फिर से आया है।
ब्रह्मामुख से शिव बाबा ने वही गीता ज्ञान सुनाया है।
कलयुग का अंत अब आया है, विकराल विनाश खड़ा आगे।